So what if you could literally run your entire computer just by sending a text from your phone? I know it sounds kind of like sci-fi, but that is the promise of a brand new feature for the AI assistant Claude Cowork. It's called Dispatch, and honestly, it might just be the thing that finally untethers you from your desk for good.
I mean, if you've ever used powerful AI tools like Claude Cowork, you know this exact feeling, right? It's amazing. It can draft your emails, it can analyze docs, organize your files, but, and it's a big but, only when you're sitting right there at your desk. That brilliant idea you have at the gym or, in the middle of dinner, it just has to wait. All that incredible AI power is just locked away until you get back home.
Well, that right there, that's the exact problem Dispatch is built to solve. And the idea is so simple, but it's also kind of profound. You just text your AI assistant a command, and boom, it gets to work on your main computer no matter where you are. And look, this isn't just some minor update. No way. This is a fundamental shift in how we can interact with our entire digital workspace.
Okay, so how does this magic actually happen? It's surprisingly straightforward, really, but the implications are absolutely massive. Let's peel back the curtain and see what's going on behind the scenes.
It's really just a simple four-step loop. First, you send a text from the Claude app on your phone. Then, back on your main computer, the Cowork desktop app, which, by the way, has secure access to all your local files and apps like Gmail or Slack, it just springs into action. It does all the heavy lifting, and then you get a nice little summary of the results sent right back to your phone. Simple as that.
And here's where it gets really powerful. You're not just limited to doing one thing at a time. Oh no, you can fire off a bunch of commands all at once. Think of them like these little parallel AI agents working for you. One can be sweeping your inbox for urgent messages, while another one starts researching that topic for your big project. They all just work at the same time, in parallel. It's awesome.
Now, there is one key limitation you've got to keep in mind, at least for right now. Dispatch is absolutely fantastic at parallel tasks, doing multiple independent things at once. What it's not yet built for are those complex sequential tasks where step 2 depends on what happened in step 1. So yeah, you can tell it to draft an email and research a topic at the same time, but you can't yet say, hey, research this topic, and then use that info to draft an email about it. That's not quite there yet.
All right, enough with the theory. Let's get to the fun part and see how this actually plays out in the real world. We're going to walk through 5 super powerful use cases for Dispatch. And you know what the best part is? These are all part of a free plugin that you can download and start using, right now. Okay, problem number 1. We have all been here. You're rushing from one place to another, you're about to walk into a meeting, and you have had 0 prep time. That sinking feeling of, wait, who is this person again? What did we even talk about last time? It's the worst.
So picture this. You're in the back of a cab, 10 minutes away. Instead of scrambling and stressing, you just text meeting prep to Claude. That's it. While you're stuck in traffic, it's already checking your calendar, scanning your entire email history with the attendees, digging up relevant Google Drive docs, and then it delivers a full brief right to your phone. You walk into that meeting totally confident and completely up to speed. Game changer.
All right, next up, the dreaded inbox. We all know it. It's just this constant, never-ending battle. You finish a long day, you finally open your laptop, and bam, you're just hit with this overwhelming wall of hundreds of unread emails. Well, with a simple text command like inbox sweep, you can just delegate that whole triage process away. Dispatch gets to work scanning your Gmail, it identifies the truly urgent emails, and it even drafts replies for you. So when you finally get back to your desk, you're not facing that wall of text anymore. Instead, you're looking at a clean dashboard with everything ready for your final say-so. How amazing is that? Okay, let's be honest. Nobody, and I mean nobody, enjoys doing expense reports. It's just the worst. It's this super time-consuming, manual grind of digging up receipts, punching data into a spreadsheet. It is literally the definition of tedious admin work.
So now, check this out. You can just have a folder on your computer where you dump all your PDF receipts. Then, from your phone, you just text, "Scan my receipts." That's it. Cowork will process every single one, pull out all the key data, categorize the spending automatically, and create this beautiful interactive report for you. A task that used to be 45 minutes of pure pain, now it takes, maybe 45 seconds?
Here's a good one for anyone whose job pretty much requires them to stay on top of things. A new trend pops up, a competitor makes a big announcement, some complex story breaks. You need to get up to speed fast, but you just don't have time to do a deep dive right this second.
So you're on your lunch break.
Just text quick research and whatever the topic is. Dispatch immediately starts scouring the web, pulling everything together, and it sends a synthesized summary right to your phone so you have the key points. But, and this is the best part, it also creates a fully formatted, super detailed report with all the sources and just leaves it waiting on your desktop for when you're ready to really dig in.
And finally, let's talk about the endless stream of team communication, Slack. If you're in a bunch of channels, you know that feeling of, well, Slack anxiety. It's so easy to miss important conversations or action items that get buried under all the noise.
Well, instead of spending 20 minutes scrolling through a sea of messages, you can just text Slack Catch-up. The AI scans everything, filters out all the noise, and gives you a clean, concise summary of the conversations that you actually need to know about. It even flags the action items that are assigned to you. It's basically like having a personal assistant for your team chat.
Okay, with all this incredible new power, there's a big question that comes up pretty naturally. Does this new thing, Dispatch, make open source tools like OpenClaw obsolete? I mean, they both kind of let you control your computer remotely, so let's put them head to head and see.
All right, when you look at them side by side, the differences get pretty clear pretty fast. Dispatch comes with a paid Claude Pro subscription, but the huge selling point is that it's pure plug and play. We're talking like 30 seconds to set up. OpenClaw, on the other hand, is free and open source, and it gives you total freedom to use any AI model you want. But you got to be willing to get your hands dirty with the setup. And maybe the biggest difference is in scheduling. OpenClaw can run tasks proactively, anytime, day or night. Dispatch can schedule things, but your computer has to be on and waiting for that command.
So, what's the verdict here? Is Dispatch your new coworker? Is this the tool you should be using? Well, honestly, the answer really depends on who you are and what you're looking for in an AI assistant.
At the end of the day, Dispatch isn't really an OpenClaw killer because they're aimed at completely different people. Look, if you're already a Claude Pro user, and if you value a seamless, out-of-the-box experience over, say, endless customization, and you just want a dead simple way to tap into Cowork's power while you're on the go, then yeah, Dispatch is an absolutely fantastic no-brainer addition to your workflow.
You know, right now, Dispatch feels like a really promising preview of what's to come. It's actually in preview mode officially, and you can kind of feel it. It still has some limitations. We talked about the lack of sequential tasks, and you can't see the files it generates right on your phone yet. But even with those things, it is a huge step towards a future where our AI assistants are always with us, ready to help.
I mean, think about it. This technology literally turns your computer into a personal assistant that you can text from anywhere. It's a whole new way to think about getting work done. So the real question I want to leave you with is this. Your computer can now take texts. What are you going to ask it to do first?